Hello Patriots, and welcome back to the Patriot Dad channel, where we can discuss current events, modern issues, and culture, all while keeping it as real as possible. Today we're going to be doing a reaction to Nick Nittoli's song Rabbit Hole. Now, I have been unable to find the lyrics for this song anywhere online, no matter how hard I try. I'm not sure, we haven't seen Nick Nittoli on the channel before, but I'm starting to wonder if it's because they're trying to eliminate him from these search results. It's hard to say. But before we get started, I just wanted to let you know that during the ramp up to the 2024 election, the Rogue Dermatologist and the Patriot Dad channel are collaborating to bring you another great deal. In remembrance of the attempt on Trump's life, if you follow the link to trumpmug24.com, it'll take you straight here. Scroll down, add it to your cart, go to checkout, enter the code PDMUG, and you'll save 20%. Take advantage of this offer while it's still available. Now, back to the video. But remember to support the channel in any way you can, whether it's taking advantage of that mug offer, joining us on X, joining us on our Discord, or using our promo code when you purchase coffee from Coffee Brand Coffee. Either way, let's get this song pulled up and let's get right into it. Hopefully we can understand the lyrics because, like I said, I can't find them anywhere.
They fluoridated our water and they poisoned our food. All my conspiracy theories are finally turning true. They killed the president and never landed up on the moon. They lied to you when they told you that it's all just fake news. They killed.
Okay, I think I'm starting to understand why the song is titled Rabbit Hole, because it seems like we're going down the rabbit hole of conspiracies. Now, it does feel more and more lately like conspiracy theories are just theories until they're proven true. But man, I really wish they weren't, but the more I learn, the more it seems like the majority of them have some basis in fact. Now, I'll probably tick off all the flat earthers out there, but that's the one that I really haven't seen anything that seems plausible. I'm sure my comment section will remind me that that's not true, but that's fine. We'll deal with that when we come to it.
Ended up on the moon. They lied to you when they told you that it's all just fake news. They killed Princess Diana and they killed Michael too. They know celebrities are better when they're told what to do. So they cloned Eminem and made him sing with Rihanna. Wish we could all open at least one eye like Illuminati. I know they steady surveilling like my real name was Truman. They got a human traffic business and your business is booming.
Now, it's interesting that we've made it this long and still nobody from the list of the person that operated an island somewhere that may or may not have had people under the age of 18 on it for purposes that are not wholesome, that we still have seen no arrests of anybody from that list. It's interesting, isn't it? And that every time celebrities step out of line or try and come forward with how twisted and evil the entertainment industry is, they just vanish. We see the results. They freed Britney, and I don't know if they should have, but she's obviously damaged in some way because some of the videos that come out are just getting more and more wild. We don't need to see you twirling knives. We don't.
Was Truman. They got a human traffic business and your business is booming. Down this rabbit hole we go. Down this rabbit hole we go. This country is burning and we got people in pain. So Biden says let's send another billion to the Ukraine. The population is starving to make America great, but politicians only act for political gain. So
Ain't that true? How many things could we have accomplished inside of our own country with the $200 billion that we've given for aid to Ukraine? Now, I know most of that money comes right back in the form of military contracts, and I know that a lot of our politicians get kickbacks from said military contracts in one way or another, travel funds. But what is happening? How is it that we're allowing our own country to crumble and yet all we do is ship resources overseas? We left dozens of billions of dollars of military equipment to the Taliban when we abandoned Afghanistan. We sent $200 billion to the Ukraine. We've sent like $50 billion or so to Israel. What are we doing?
Another blue pill, it's pharmaceutical made. They got enough to dope you up and make it all go away. Maybe we'll get the truth when we all go to heaven. But for now I'm still exposing events like 9/11. No one ever seems to ask just like about building 7. Thought we never would forget, seems like no one remembers. Now the government telling us that aliens are real. Feels like the prophecy and end of days are finally here. They got an underground base where they keep UFOs. They try to enlighten the people, but we already know. So come with me down this spiral and this crazy road.
Ooh, man, we just got through a whole bunch of other things. We got aliens, we got Building 7 and the World Trade Center. There are so many things that over time, as more and more information comes out, JFK is another one. Guys, the more that comes out, the less that it feels like you can trust the people that are supposed to be telling us the truth. And if you can't trust them about one thing, you can't really trust them about anything. And I hate that. I hate that at this point, it starts to feel like you can't trust anyone. But I think that's intentional. I think they're trying to break people's perception of reality so that then they can spoon feed you whatever version of it they want to. And they hope that everyone's just going to be annoyed and frustrated to the point where they're just going to believe it and not question it. Believe not your lying eyes.
People, but we already know. So come with me down this spiral and this crazy road. It's time to grab Alice and go and hit that rabbit hole. Yeah. Down this rabbit hole we go. Down this rabbit hole we go. And we may never ever see the sun again, but the stuff we found is enough for me.
And this is where it's so important that we get off the internet every now and again and interact with real people and have those real relationships, because it's one of the only things that will ground you. Even faith in Christ helps ground you if you have it, because without these things to ground people, I can definitely see how people start spiraling out of control to the point where they're just lost. And I don't want to see any of you guys lost. So make sure you take a break from the internet every now and again and talk to real people, have real relationships, care about others, and have them care about you. It's so important in life. So important.
Symbol in every movie I watch. Once you start doing research, there's just no way you could stop. Up at 3 a.m. on YouTube, I ain't going to bed and studying time travel, and then I'm on to demon possession, Epstein, and then I'm going down a rabbit hole I don't know. Turns out there's lizards that are sipping on adrenochrome. We don't know just how far it goes. They've got control. That's why it's so important that we hit that rabbit hole. Yeah.
And I mean, he's really not wrong there. He's not. People go down that rabbit hole. There's people that are in power that we just have no idea who they are. The most wealthy families in the world are ones you've probably never heard of. And it's that way on purpose. So if you ever hear the stories of the Illuminati or Bohemian Grove or these other things, those are the things we know about. So what happens and what occurs on levels that we don't know anything about? Don't know. And we probably never will. That hair, man, I'm telling you. Oh man, that was an interesting trip. And I mean that the way it sounded. Ooh, gotta come up for air every now and again, guys. Don't, in the middle of the night, if you can't sleep, do not start looking at conspiracy theories on YouTube or the internet. You will go down a rabbit hole that you may never come back from. I used to enjoy it on night shift at work. I would just search random things. One of my favorites, and it's very difficult to find now because YouTube purged so many of them, but there was one that airliners run on compressed air, not jet fuel. Jet fuel is a hoax. That was one of my favorites. You get into the flat earth. You got both sides of the flat earth argument. There are so many things that you can get into. Just take my word for it. It's entertaining, but just spare yourself. I do recommend, however, that you educate yourself on some of the things when the news does come forward finally and admit to things, because it just shows you that when you get brought up being told one thing for decades, and then it turns out it was all a lie, it starts to crack the foundations of trust that you have in these institutions. I find it very interesting that we know that we can't trust the mainstream media, and yet people will argue with each other all day about polling. The polling that's reported by the mainstream media, the polling that's paid for by governmental organizations and campaign organizations. Why would we trust any of them? Here's an idea. Go do your own homework, think for yourself, and just go vote. Seems pretty reasonable to me. Inform yourself, come up with your own answers, talk with your friends and family, and then go vote. Just do it. Guys, November's coming up, and there really is a lot on the line this time. Thank you to those of you that made it to the end of this video. I greatly appreciate your support. Support the channel in any way that you can. Follow any of the links down in the description below. I would appreciate it. Every little bit helps the channel, and anything you can do is wonderful. If you enjoyed the video, please like it and leave a comment below. If you want to see more like it, please subscribe to the channel. And if you have a recommendation for a future song or topic, please leave it in a comment below, as a majority of the reaction content here comes from viewers just like you. Have a wonderful week, everyone. Take care and God bless. Go ahead and check out one of the links on the screen now to either subscribe to the channel and see the rest of the videos of the channel, or one of the carefully selected videos that you may wish to see that YouTube has used its algorithm to select for you.